They were already running when the story began. Feet slapping baked earth, grass slicing their shins, breath tearing in and out of wide chests as the band of Homo erectus drove a wounded antelope toward a narrowing bend of river. Arms lifted stone hand axes in rhythm, not to strike yet, but to guide, to funnel, to endure. The animal stumbled, blood darkening its flank where a sharpened flake had opened muscle. The hunters did not rush. They knew the long work of heat and patience. Children were kept back under the watch of elders, pressed low among thorn bushes, while the runners pressed forward, relentless. The antelope collapsed at the water's edge. Stone met bone. Meat was stripped with practiced speed, sinew twisted into cords, marrow cracked free with rounded hammerstones. Even as hands worked, eyes scanned the horizon. Vultures circled, an omen of time running short. Water was scooped into folded leaves, tied with fiber, passed to the children first. The band began to move before the carcass cooled, burdened now with meat and danger. They had not gone far when the grass shivered wrong. A ripple moved against the wind. From it rose a lioness, ribs etched under tawny skin, hunger burning bright. She charged not the hunters, but the smallest shape at the rear. The band snapped into motion. Adults closed ranks, bodies widening, arms raised, stones hurled not to kill, but to confuse. One hunter stumbled, the lioness's weight crashing into him. Stone flashed, blood sprayed. The lioness recoiled, stunned, and vanished into grass. The hunter did not rise. The band gathered, hands pressing a wad of crushed leaves and ash into the wound, binding it tight with sinew. He breathed. They moved again, slower now, tighter, love expressed as hands that would not let go. Dark clouds climbed the sky by afternoon. The wind turned cold. Rain broke like a thrown wall, flattening grass, turning dust to sucking mud. The river swelled, cutting their path. They angled toward limestone bluffs where shallow caves yawned like open mouths. As they climbed, another danger revealed itself. Figures on the ridge ahead, another band, lean and scarred, watching. The rival tribe moved with the same tools, the same hunger. Both groups froze, rain drumming the world into a single roar. No challenge rose, only tension, thick as wet hide. The rival band edged away, choosing distance over blood, and vanished into the storm. Relief rippled through the bodies that remained. Lightning split the sky. A tree exploded into flame despite the rain, a gift and a threat. In the cave, fire was coaxed from embers saved in damp bark, breath and patience bringing glow to life. The injured hunter shivered. Heat was pressed to him. The storm worsened. Water poured down the bluff, flooding the cave's mouth. From the noise emerged a deeper sound, low, coughing breaths. A hyena clan had followed the smell of meat. They came at dusk, eyes reflecting fire, teeth clicking. Stones flew. Brands were thrust forward. One hyena lunged through smoke, jaws snapping. An elder fell, meat spilling. Panic threatened to scatter them, and scatter meant death. A hunter seized the fallen meat, hurled it beyond the fire, and the hyenas surged after it, momentarily divided. In that heartbeat, the band surged as one. Brands slammed into fur, a hand axe bit. The hyenas broke, yelping into rain. Silence returned in pieces. The injured hunter still breathed. The elder stood, shaken but alive. The band ate then, small shares, careful chews, strength passing from meat to muscle. In the morning, the river fell. They crossed, stepping where the current thinned. Children carried high on shoulders, leaves of water held aloft. They walked east for days. Grass opened into a green valley threaded with streams. Here they stopped. Wounds closed. Laughter, wordless, breathy, bubbled as children chased insects. Tools were resharpened. A new shelter rose from branches and hides. At dusk, they sat together, fire steady, shadows long. Endurance had carried them through hunger, storm, tooth, and threat. What remained was the simple miracle of bodies choosing to stay together, and in that choosing, the slow, unstoppable rise of humans.
We endured hunger, carried wounds, and we learned to live beside death. Stay with us.